Hey guys, how's it going? SKellyyy here, coming at you guys with another life story. And today we're going to be talking about the time I almost got jumped by two emo kids. Now this story starts off last year during finals. It wasn't like the finals at the end of the year, it was the final. At my school we have finals in the middle of the year also. So me and my friend, we went out to get lunch because the way the classes are set up, we have like hour-long break for lunch. So we were like, okay, where do we want to go? We decided on, I think, like Taco Bell or something, I want to say. So we get our food, we see some people there that we know, it's all going good. Until we get out and we're driving back to the school. When we're driving back to the school, these dumb fucking goth kids decide that it's a good idea to throw okay, so this was my car going down the road. Okay, no, this was their car going down the road, and this was my car. I was behind them. They were throwing just wrappers and shit because they were at the same place as us. They were just throwing wrappers and shit at my car, and it was hitting my windshield, and I was getting like sauce and shit on my windshield. So I was pissed because my car's a piece of shit, so like the windshield wipers wouldn't even wash it off. So yeah, I was pissed. So I give him the finger, obviously, because I mean, I'm not gonna like fucking just ram into the back of them or do some stupid shit like that. And guess what they proceed to do? They proceed to get in the lane beside me, get right beside me, and they just glare at me. And there's about 4 of them in this car. So at this point, and keep in mind, my friend, well, I didn't say this at the beginning of the story. My friend was a girl. So if we were to get into some like physical altercation, I would have been on my own, 1 versus 4. I would have gotten jumped by 4 kids. I mean, granted, these kids were all pretty small and they're like the goth kids, so none of them really play sports or anything. So I probably could have taken any of them one-on-one, but getting jumped by 4 kids did not sound fun to me. And these kids, I knew them. Well, not like, I wasn't like friends with them, but like, I knew all 4 of them went to, my town has 2 high schools, one on the north side and one on the south side. And these kids both went south, and I go to the north one. And I'm like, okay, well, we are nowhere near the north high school, or we are nowhere near the south high school, and they're following us all the way back to the north high school, where I go. So I'm like, well, what the fuck are these kids doing? Like, I was scared shitless. We pull into the parking lot, and I'm like, okay, here's the plan. We are going to park as close as we can to the school, get out of the car, and sprint like hell into the school so we don't get fucking jumped by these kids. And these kids pull into the parking lot and they park right beside me. And keep in mind, like, we're still getting out of the car at this point, and I just tell her to take off. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Like, I don't want you getting like the shit beat out of you. I mean, I hope they had the morals not to beat the shit out of a girl, but I mean, they probably would have beat the shit out of me, to be honest. So yeah, I almost got completely fucked. But here's the best part of the story. These little pieces of shit decided it would be good once I got into the school. I got into the school completely fine. I guess they weren't dumb enough to beat the shit out of me in the fucking open parking lot where probably 50 teachers would have seen it. So I get into the school and I'm like, okay, well, let's see. Here are their options. They can A, come into the school, come into the classroom and beat the shit out of me, which definitely isn't going to happen. Or they can just destroy my car or like key the shit out of or something. Guess what they did? They just keyed the window. Fucking cunts. Literally, I flipped them off because they were throwing shit out of their window at the windshield of my car. And then they proceed to think that they're in the right and come and fucking key my car. I literally was about to fucking hunt them down and just burn their fucking houses down, because it's like, what's the logic in that? Like, oh, well, I was being a complete douchebag, and somebody stood up for themselves and tried to defend themselves, so let's just fuck with them even more. Sounds like a great idea. I don't see what else could go wrong, or go right. So yeah, guys, that was the time I almost got fucking jumped by 4 goth kids. Fucking psychopaths. Literally. Like, I used to hang around kids like this all the time. none of them were this fucking crazy. Like, I told you about the one kid. Well, I mean, he punched a fucking kid in the throat. Did you guys just see that? But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And be sure to like the video if you enjoyed. And if you want to see more of these stories, be sure to sub. Until next time, guys. Peace.